right? I had to like go while I was like really on my brain. I'm listening to Clay and Travis and Clay. See, this is well, Donald Trump. Might he don't have nothing to do with some of these people racism. I just want some of my black people who probably just starting to try to come over and check out the Republican Party. You gotta be careful, because when you hear idiots like this, they just letting out, oh, a black man died, O.J. Simpson, and you should hear they racism. They done named four black people. these these white folks is so sick and racist, it's a shame. And this is where the new people, the new Trump fans, they run into these type of people and they say, hell no. They say, I almost changed my mind. I almost believed the hype. But when I hear his base, I'm positive that they all dirty, rotten white folk that are racist. Not the good ones, but I'm talking about, do you hear this? Not only, these the same white folk that will excuse any white man to kill a black man if the judge say he's not guilty. If the judge say he's not guilty, he or she is not guilty. That's all to it. I don't care if it's Zimmerman or if they would have said Chauvin. Even when it comes to Nicole Porter, look at the white folk that killed the sister. They still want to call her a drug dealer. But no matter how it happens, if a white man kill a black man, or if a white cop kill a black man unarmed or a black woman unarmed, no matter how it happened, if the judge says they are innocent, they innocent. And people like Clay and Travis and they love to get on, even Sean Hannity. I told you so. We told you so. We told you so. No matter how it happens, they love to rub it in the family face, in the black community face. We told you so. We told you so. But when it come to OJ, you see the racist hypocrisy. And I say this as a Trump supporter. I say this warning all my people that run into white folks like this, trying to listen and be more informed with conservative issues and conservative politics and conservative talk, and just trying to understand the hype. I'm going to tell you the hype. The hype is Donald Trump. Most of them. They don't mean nothing for us. In the end, they look at us the same, and they'll keep us in the same spot as the Democrats. It's just they don't like the tactics of the Democrats right now, and they don't like what's going on with the border. But they weren't talking about nothing that Donald Trump talking about. None of the things Donald Trump did. Remember when Obama even acted like he wanted to do it? Remember how strong the Democrats was against it? And the people that's on the news acting like they support blacks now, they were calling Obama crazy. Yes, Obama could have used some executive power like he did with everything else, and he chose not to do that. But what I'm saying is, who stood in the way and who made it the way he would have had to use executive power? Them same hypocritical Republican, conservative, and all of that. I'm just saying, just listening to the way they talk about the death of O.J. Simpson. And in naming the death of O.J. Simpson, they talked about all of the ways that he should have been guilty. This could have happened. This could have happened. Without talking about their racist comrade that they have on their payroll. Maybe not them in particular, but Fox. Fox got this guy. They don't talk about who busted the trial wide open, Mr. Mark Furman. They won't talk about that. All they can talk about is, oh, OJ could have did this and OJ could have did that. But you know what? The judge said and the jury said innocent. So why y'all still calling him a killer? And why R. Kelly and why all these other black people named who they supposedly have so much evidence on, you know, and I definitely agree, but I'm just saying, y'all named like 4 black people right in a row. I mean, y'all racism just was coming at y'all today, Clay and Buck. You know, you should see these 2 idiots. They rich. But all they do is talk about how they want to uphold some policies and how American they are. But they only American when it's time to be American. Actually, they American. They full American. But I'm going to tell you something. For the Donald Trump people, don't listen to people like him. Don't listen to the racist, conservative white folk that's always been that way. And then think that Donald Trump, somebody who actually used to support a lot of Democratic stuff. Donald Trump actually supported Jesse Jackson when he ran for president. Donald Trump actually support so much in the community. That's why he was given an award for his upstanding work that he's done in the black community by Jesse Jackson. Donald Trump has done that. These people, a lot of them are just riding the wave. But in their hearts, all you got to do is listen to them. You should hear these disgusting little troll-looking people talk about OJ and then talk about all the other people who they thought should have been guilty. They done turned into judges. He ain't even happy that he could sit behind a mic and talk all day and run his mouth all day. They done turned to the judge and the jury. And you know what they say? No matter what would have came out in trial, now they talking about the black people. What they're trying to say is black folks is dumb and we wanted to support. They talked about the Central Park 5. That was other people. No matter what. What is it going to take for people to believe this? What is it going to take for people to believe that? I agree with a lot of that. But these idiots don't sound like they watched the trial. You know, it's the difference between getting caught up in the media, as they should know by now, right? You know, these the fools that tell you don't get caught up in the media, bought, controlled media. And here it is, they want to sit up and talk about what happened in the movie. I watched the full trial. And when a man show up on the scene that ain't supposed to be on the scene, when a cop show up on the scene planting evidence that ain't supposed to be on the scene, you can say what you want to, Clay and Buck. That's a funny name for 2 men that sit up and talk all day. Yeah, y'all ain't say nothing about that. Y'all don't say nothing about the principles and all of the rules that white folks break to get these convictions. Now you talk about it because Donald Trump under all of this pressure. But I agree that the same crooked government that's doing that to Donald Trump is the same crooked government that was breaking rules and breaking laws to do what they needed to do to the blacks, white, and poor people that they was doing it to at the time. Bottom line. See, y'all not man enough to admit that, Clay and Buck. But I know you get paid by your constituents to continue the negative talk. Y'all sound like Caitlyn. Caitlyn Jenner said good riddance. I mean, coming from a person that's confused on their gender. They sitting up talking about a man that died that knew he was a man, though. At least that. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but the same judge that y'all give the same credit to every other bad sentence or every other bad judgment that's been made in this world, give them credit for the innocence of O.J. Simpson when it comes to that murder of Nicole. You disrespecting low-life rich folk. That's all you are. Entitled, rich, pompous ass, ignorant, arrogant, low-lives. And you got the nerve to sit up to talk about the women on The View, which I can't stand The View. That's why I'm with you most of the time. But damn, Today, y'all showed y'all tails. And guess what? It's the devil's tail. And I hope a lot of people heard you so they don't buy into that you are good people. But they need to understand to separate people like you from Donald Trump. All right. Disgusting. Clay and Buck.